Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Florence. I'm standing right in front of Santa Croce. What's a better start than that? Hello from Los Angeles. Hi, Ricky. My name is Lauren. Hello, Nina. Nice to see you. My name is Lauren. I'm going to be your guide through the Christmas lights of Florence this evening for I Love You, Venice. And please feel free to follow. Please write in the chat. I love hearing from you guys while I'm walking around. And I'm going to be taking you this evening through the streets, through the Christmas market we're about to see, and to see the tree in front of the Duomo. Ciao, Igor! So let me turn this around so you can see the good stuff. First of all, look at this sunset in the distance. Oh my goodness. Hello, Roy, Northern California. Excellent to see the Californians represented. Starting here with Santa Croce in Florence, one of the most beautiful churches, and right next to this Dante and the moon. Amazing. On lights, Christmas lights and Christmas markets. So Florence is famous for its Santa Croce Christmas market. That's what we're looking at right here. And this is open for a few weeks before Christmas. I think this year it's open through this coming weekend. It's closed at Christmas because everyone is having Christmas dinner, Christmas lunch and Christmas dinner at that time. But what better way to start this tour, I thought, than with a bit of candy, Haribo candy, and some live music. Well, he was playing live music a second ago. Hopefully he starts again soon. This gentleman over here. So I'm going to walk you through the market and then give you a great view back at Santa Croce from the market. But I mean, what can you find at this market? Let's do some market shopping. Hi, Anne. Hello. Nice to see you. Okay, is this Christmassy enough? Gnomes, polar bears, snow globes, Christmas ornaments, candy canes. Out of control. Everything you could possibly want. All Christmas themed. And then we have our live music I set up for us. Just kidding. In front of Santa Croce. Nice. And we're very lucky with this weather right now. It is beautiful. It's a bit cold, but it's not bad if you got your puffy jacket like I have, like all the Italians have. I wish you guys could smell this. See all the purple. Lavender is just emanating from the stall right now. Dried lavender. Oh, it smells so good. Let's see. Okay. A million little Christmas houses. And Christmas angels and Christmas people. Oh my goodness. It's intense. This is cute. So you can do some kind of, if you're in the market, here you can do a little bit of Christmas shopping, a little bit of eating. We'll pass some food in a second. Some jewelry here. Lots of Christmas theme decorations. Look at these little guys. Hello. Oh, cute. My goodness. And you can also hang out in here, get a little bit warm, theoretically. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you from Miami. Here we go. Kids' toys, Rubik's Cubes, Universal. I know, I'm definitely feeling the need to shop, Nina. It's a problem. What is baking over here? Potatoes. I think those are roasting potatoes in this huge pan. Oh yeah, this is the Porchetteria Maialino al Latte. And there's the little pork, little pig head bubbling away. There's candles. I can smell candles from somewhere, but I don't see them. They must be one stall over because there's numerous rows of stalls. Oh my gosh, now I smell pure sugary deliciousness. Let's check out these pretzels. So non-kosher. Yeah. For the non-vegetarians, sorry about the pork, you can enjoy the the pretzel display instead. Oh my gosh, these pretzels have like glace on them. Apple pretzels. Cinnamon rolls, oh my gosh. Obviously I should have stopped and had a snack before starting. It smells so good. Oh, these I think are the little things that you put against the base of the door to keep the cold air from going through the door. I think that's what those are. Oh, and here's the soap. Oh my gosh, look at all of this beautiful soap. Shopping, obviously, in this market. More little Christmas decorations. I would get some for my Italian in-laws, but they have decorated their house completely out of control with Christmas decorations. So I think if I added one more thing, the house might explode. What's Italian for yum? Buono. Buono. That means like good. There's 3 different ways to say good in Italian. But buono is the one for food, as opposed to bene and bella. So here is the famous view of the market that you will see all over the internet, and that you are getting live with the moon above Santa Croce and the beautiful market stalls. Look at that. I know, there's a few lights here, but I got distracted by the food, that's for sure. We're on to the lights now. Obviously, you can't have a market without burgers and vin brûlé, blue wine, hot spiced wine. Another thing to pick up after the tour. Ciao, Beth. Nice to see you. Here we go. So I'm starting us off, as you just saw, of course, in Santa Croce. Here's one more awesome view of the whole square. Looks great. And just adjusting that. There we go. And we're going to be going down a few little side streets, going into the Piazza della Signoria. There we go. And then, of course, we're going to see the beautiful Christmas tree that they just lit up on the 7th of December. We're going to see that in front of the Duomo. And And then we are definitely going to see the Via Tornabuoni, which is the famous Christmas lights street of Florence. Now we're just looking at some normal lights. And Igor's Cicchetti tour. Oh my gosh, I'm glad. I wish I could be live on that tour. I love the Cicchetti in Venice. But yeah, then we'll go on Via Tornabuoni. We're going to see the river Arno. And there's a lot of beautiful lights in Florence. There's a few trees. And we'll see what we find. We'll see what we find. There's also just a lot of trees in the shops. Here's a cute little one. So I was saying they lit the tree this year on December 7th. Normally they light the Christmas tree in Florence in front of the Duomo. They light it on usually December 8th for the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. Big holiday that starts off the whole Christmas season here in Italy, as I'm sure you all know. But this year they decided to do it one day in advance. We're going to come to it that they thought they would space them out a little bit, so which is nice. I appreciate that. Oh, Deborah, thank you. Thank you so much. It's going to go to my glue wine fund, my spiced wine fund. I'd love to do a tasting tour. Might be dangerous, actually. It's probably a good idea. Usually if you're doing a tasting tour with people, they share some of the food with you. But if it was just me, I would definitely eat it all. Might not end well. Okay, let's see. Oh, well, maybe we'll see these lights come on, as they're not quite on yet. There's a Christmas tree in the meantime. There's always a Christmas tree around. Here we go. So we're walking through the little neighborhood in search of Christmas lights. And they've got the stars up here. This is kind of the neighborhood. Just give you a peek down there. The medieval looking streets. This is the neighborhood that Michelangelo would have spent time in growing up. Would have looked a little different for our little leather shops back in the Good question. Are masks required in restaurants in Florence? At the moment, the mask rules are that you wear masks outside in crowded places and into restaurants or in any indoor spaces. But then once you're sitting down, if you are consuming food or beverages, then obviously you can take off the mask. Thank you, Carol. Awesome. Thank you. So kind. Yeah, Florence is very cozy. Rome is very beautiful. I did Rome, did a little stroll of Rome last week. That's on the channel. And then I went Briciola, the little dog of the Carabinieri. Oh my gosh, I'm still talking about it. But but Florence is definitely, it's just a more walkable, easy to navigate city. Oh, okay, this is not a light, but look into this shop. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm hungry, you guys. I mean, there's everything in here. It's just like a little cozy wonderland of food and cheese. Good afternoon from the UK. Hello. Nice to see you here. But the UK is a bit chilly now. Some little decorations. here's a here's a restaurant with and vino. So is the, here we go, tripa or lampredotto, tripe or lampredotto. Those are the famous Florentine foods, the stomach lining of a out there. Will I be passing the sandwich shop Antico Vinaio? You know where I am, Bob, because I am almost at the sandwich shop. This is indeed the road, but before we get there, here's one other. I mean, I can't help it. The food is just out and about. I'm not even trying to find it. It's finding me. Look at this. This is the famous Florentine steak. Huge. So these steaks are supposed to age for days and days and days, and they're about this thick. So that's what they're doing. They're aging here, and then they're going to be grilled for a couple minutes. Only a couple minutes, like 3 to 4 minutes per side. So they're red inside, but because they're so aged, they're not bloody. They're just red. And it doesn't taste like a typical raw, rare steak. It's juicy and soft. It's madness. And moving on from the steak, we will get to the light soon. Yeah, Deborah, not good for a vegetarian. There's lots of vegetarian stuff, actually. I just happened to be pointing out all of the meats and things. But here, for example, is the famous... I'm going to tell you about vegetarian options in a second, but first, the sandwich shop, to end all sandwich shops, All'Antico Vinaio. This is the sandwich shop, but look, nobody is here. Here's the secret to not wait hours and hours and hours in line. Come at 5 p.m. or get it delivered by this guy. No one is here. This is madness. Normally, this line goes all the way down the road from numerous locations. Controversial sandwich shop because of the just how crazy it's gotten. So many lines, so many people, and they just opened branches in New York and in Rome near the Pantheon. So it's a sandwich. I mean, it's nice, but it's a sandwich. And there's lots of sandwich shops in Florence to try. So I'm heading down here. Do you see? Here's some Christmas lights. Here we go. Blue. So I was going to say vegetarian options. Something that is actually vegetarian and gluten-free and that you can find all over Tuscany is cecina, which is the chickpea flour cake. Chickpea flour torta. It's called a different thing in every single town, and what you call it shows people where you're from. So if you live in, call it 5 and 5, cinque cinque. If you're in Pisa, you call it cecina. I think you call it cecina in Florence as well. But that is gluten-free and vegetarian and very, very delicious and simple. Sometimes a sandwich shop is worth the worship. I need to go again, obviously, because it's been so long since I've been to that sandwich shop that I have vague memories of it being like nice, but I would never wait 2 hours. But maybe that's because I just need to try it again. Here we go. So we're in Piazza San Firenze. There's a little multicolored tree over here in the corner. And there is actually also a beautiful tree in this hotel. Look in here. You can just spy through the windows there. Lovely. The name of the sandwich shop, sorry, missed that earlier, Deborah. The name of the sandwich shop is All'Antico Vinaio. All'Antico Vinaio. So, fancy tree and on this side, and you can see Brunelleschi's dome on the other side where we're going to be heading shortly. I'm taking you down here into the Signoria Square. See, people are starting to come out. There were but everyone's heading to aperitivo, I guess, or dinner. Up here we're looking at the Palazzo Vecchio on the left, and I hope I can look through the window for you guys to see the ceiling in a second. I'm gonna give that a try. Let's see what we can see here. Ah, beautiful Florence. Here's some of the lights of the Gucci garden. Their signature purple color. Right over here. Gucci garden is the shop, the Gucci shop, and the Gucci museum. And then they also have a little restaurant right next to it. Let's see if we can spy inside since we're here. Oh, I hear opera music. I'll have to find him. Yep, there's the little Gucci shop. Local soup place. Not that I know of. Soup would be great. Soup would be absolutely great. Here is Osteria Gucci. All green inside. Very lovely. Delicious and expensive. As Gucci must be. Can you hear it? Can you hear the opera music? Here we go. Now, oh yes, we can see into the window. Can you see up here? These are lights that are here all year round, but you can't really see them during the day. So if you are in Florence at night, try to come to the Palazzo Vecchio and look through this window, because this is the amazing ceiling of Giorgio Vasari in the room of the 500. So the floor of this is down here. So it's a huge room with beautiful frescoes on the ceiling, on the walls, Michelangelo's statue. It's madness. And I just love peering into things from the outside. It's like a little secret. So you can see some of the little restaurants in the piazza here with their Christmas lights out. But everything pales in comparison to the Via Tornabuoni, but we're going to get to that soon. We also have this guy. Hello. Neptune. Sometimes this fountain is off, but today it is on. And the famous Gru in Florence, the crane that is always there. I'm surprised they haven't put lights on it by now. It's basically a fixture of the city for well over a decade. They have had this crane just hanging out here in front of the Uffizi. But we're gonna go, and here's the beautiful loggia, which I stopped at, and a few other Florence tours. Oh, I'm following the Christmas music at the moment, though. I think it's just coming out of the Palazzo Vecchio. Oh yeah, there's a little little speaker right there. Very nice. Another little view up here, the gold ceilings. So this is the city hall. They're just like broadcasting Christmas music out to the streets of Florence because that's how the Florentines roll. So nice. Cafe Rivoire. Continuing our food theme. This is where you should come for hot chocolate. The thickest, most delicious hot chocolate. Oh, it's so good. There's a little Christmas tree in here. Yeah, it does sound like Andrea Bocelli. That's the most amazing voice. He sings every year in Tuscany, in the Theater of Silence, I believe it's called, near the little town of Vico Pisano. It's not far from Vico Pisano. I think he was playing in June this year. Oh yeah, David's never cold. Yeah, I completely showed you David, but I didn't stop to say hi because I'm heading to the Duomo. Ciao, Nicole. Nice to see you. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this little dude in his sweater. Oh. And I just want to show you these lights down here. Look how lovely these are. Just gonna go to show you these lights. Are decked out. Look at these. This is just a little taste of what's coming right now. As you can see, they go all the way down there too. A gelateria. That's something we don't need at the moment. Oh, there's this cutie with a little sweater. Oh. What's cuter than a little dog in a sweater? Yes. Ciao, bello. Ciao, ciao. Passing Or San Michele over here on the left. In our pursuit of the Duomo at the end of the road. Oh yes, I hope you can come, Beth. I really think visiting around this time is so nice, and a lot of people come, of course, at Christmas. But in my opinion, it's kind of nicer to come a few weeks before Christmas, like now, last week or this week, because there's all the Christmas markets and they close the week right before Christmas. And then of course the museums are closed right around Christmas. So it's of course beautiful still, you know, as long as you just organize it so you can get into everything. Look at these nice wreaths over this huge door. Wow, I mean, this massive. Belli. Oh, thank you, Christian. Thank you so much. Grazie. Yeah, on Christmas Eve, well, there's lots of restaurants, you know, open that do Christmas, like Christmas dinners, but Christmas Eve dinner, Christmas Day on the 25th. Look at this lovely wreaths outside this hotel. And then the Feast of St. Stephen is on the 26th. So you just have to make sure to book in advance, because some places will be closed and some will be open but doing special priced menus, you know, where you get the first, second course, all the different courses. And it's kind of crazy. So as long as you prepare in advance. Look at this. Wow. This is Piazza Repubblica at the end down here, and this is the Rinascimento department store. We're coming back here for sure after we stop by the Duomo, so stay tuned. I'm gonna do this little loop so we can see the lovely Duomo first. Oh, here's Venchi. I bet some of you have memories of Venchi. Imagine the electric bills. Oh my gosh, yes, you're right. Venchi is a gelato and chocolate shop, and you can always recognize them because they have this in all of their shops. Imagine. So this is obviously the main, yeah. This is the main shopping street right through the middle of town, connecting Piazza Signoria and the Piazza del Duomo. I know, I love how they have the garlands and the lights outside of so many shops here. Like this one over here, flashing away. So there's a sort of combo of people, like shop owners decorating their stores, and then the city of Florence decorating the city. Yeah, and there's no cars. There's another little dude in a jacket. Look at him. Oh wow. So cute. Oh, and okay, are you ready for it? Here we have the Duomo and the huge dome of Brunelleschi, and right here in front of it, the epic Christmas tree. I'm going to be getting up close to this Christmas tree. And I have heard they bring this tree from the Dolomites. So the mountain range in the north of Italy that is famous for hiking, for skiing. So a true Christmas tree. Look at that. So here we are in Piazza del Duomo Square. And this is the famous tree. It's beautiful. I'm gonna get a bit closer so you can see that it's sparkling. They've done a really nice job with that. So we have on our left the gates of paradise with nobody in front of them. Ghiberti's Gates of Paradise. Christmas tree, and on the right, the facade of the Duomo. Here we go. So you could spend all your time in this piazza itself. Let's get closer to this tree. So they have white lights, sparkling lights, silver and gold, and red ornaments. I'll show you from the other side. And then all of the stars leading down the road to the Palazzo Medici at the end. Okay, here we go. Spectacular, I know, look at this. In front of the cathedral. Let's get the classic shot Instagrammer shot. If I don't get run over by a bike, it's always a risk. Here we go. The tree in front of the Duomo. There we go. Wow. It's worth the hype. It is gorgeous. And it's huge. And imagine the truck to get this tree from the Dolomites all the way to Florence. I'm gonna go around here. Because then on the other side, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. This is the moon, guys. Wow. I mean, it's almost risen. Oh, thank you so much, Adriano. Thank you, Nina. Thank you. Oh, like moonrise over the Duomo. With live music. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you so much. There's the moon. Wow. Look at that. Okay, so does it get better than this? Christmas tree, Duomo, Brunelleschi's dome, and the moon rising above it. I mean, with Christmas dude. Yeah, not playing Christmas music, but it's okay. With the stars in the background. Oh. Wow. Okay. Epic. I'm gonna bring you over here to the nativity scene. Let's check this out. Here it is. So here is this beautiful nativity made of terracotta. Should be made of terracotta. Looks like it is indeed. And let me just get a little bit closer. So of course there's no baby Jesus in the manger yet. Gotta wait till he gets born. But these are made from a terracotta artisan from Impruneta. And Impruneta is famous actually for making terracotta. And this is where they made the town Impruneta is where they made the terracotta for the dome of Brunelleschi. So there's quite a tradition. So it's sort of special to have terracotta nativity in front of the Duomo, in front of Brunelleschi's dome from Impruneta itself. Okay, I can't get enough the tree. We're looking at the tree one more time because it's just too much. Now let's go down here. So all these beautiful stars. Terracotta sounds like a cheese. I love it. It means cooked earth. Terra, earth, cotta, cooked. Cooked earth, terracotta. So we're heading continuing down this road underneath the beautiful stars. The nativity scene is less popular than the sandwich shop. Just wait till Christmas, then they'll be very popular. So there's also some cute decorations in front of Italy. Italy, the shop. So ricotta, yeah, good question. Terracotta means cooked earth. Ricotta means ricotta, cooked again. Because they make it by taking the pieces on the I can't remember what it's called. Oh, thank you, Hakan. Thank you so much. While I'm trying to remember, they recook basically the cheese to make ricotta, so twice cooked. And then biscotti. Way. Thank you, Nina. Thank you. Got it. There's the tree again at the end there. And then biscotti is also twice cooked. B is 2, so biscotti. Some stars, continuing here with the stars in front of Palazzo Medici. Medici Palace right here. Thank you, Nina. I'd forgotten the cheese, how to make cheese. I could visualize it, but the words weren't coming to me. So you can see these stars go all the way down the road here. So these would go down to the San Marco Square of Florence. Not the San Marco Square of Venice, but same San Marco anyway. Off into the distance. But we are going to turn and go down here to check out San Lorenzo before going down to Via Tornabuoni. Let's see. You can see the big blocks of the Medici Palace right here. We passed here on another Florence tour that I did here. It should be saved on the channel. And I'm gonna come out in a second in the piazza of San Lorenzo. Here we go. Lorenzo is my namesake, Lauren Lorenzo. And they do have some cute projections here. But before we even look at that, just one little view down this road. I mean, everywhere you go, there's little kind of these icicle lights. Let's see what they're up to here. They are doing, this is, I believe it's the 6th year, I want to say, that they're doing these Christmas lights in Florence where they project on the side of famous monuments different things each year. So it's called F-Light, or perhaps Flight. Reflections. Oh, thank you so much, Octan. Thank you. So if the theme is reflections, I suppose this is what you do. Everyone's looking at their own reflection. Sorry, my deep interpretation. So there's a few more of these. There should be some on the Ponte Vecchio that we'll see later. And so we're gonna keep on the lookout for these. There's also a bit of Truman Show nightmare. There's another, what is this? Nativity scene with something unexpected in the background. Wow. Okay, what do we think of this? like hospital COVID nativity scene. Oh, and the angels are the doctors. Okay, I haven't seen this. I'm just like figuring it out while I'm looking at it with you guys. Right outside of San Lorenzo. Wow. And the name of this, they say, is We Give Our Thanks to Them. That's the name of this. We give our thanks to the angels, the doctors and nurses. Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty of the moment, I've got to say. It is art. Yeah. First year that the nativity scene of San Lorenzo got a theme beyond just the nativity. Nice though. Here we go. Passing under these lights. Yeah, Nina, very up to date indeed. Sort of nice when they acknowledge what everyone's going through right now, this crazy moment. But it's lovely that they're still decorating. Everything feels a lot more festive and hopeful this year. So we're coming down this road. We're going to see time before going to the Piazza Repubblica, which has another tree and the merry-go-round. Oh, we've got our little nutcracker dude in front of a shop that I cannot understand what is in there. Chocolate? Chocolate seems to be the theme after lights. Icicle lights are so 90s. Yeah, I remember growing up with icicle lights. They're making a comeback. Epic orange jacket on the left. Well done, sir. Beautiful garlands. More lights around all of these little stores. Shopping. The Nutcracker is definitely violating the public rules by having no mask on. Ciao, Basil. Nice to see you. You arrived just in time for a last look at this square again, but from farther away, and now the moon is right overhead. Lovely. So earlier I got the close-up of the tree, and now I'm heading over there. There's these guys everywhere with sparkly light balls on a stick. Yeah, Buca San Giovanni is right here. Restaurant. It's right there. All right, here we go. I want to see Piazza Repubblica. There's a lot of... It's a little hard to see, but there's a lot of lights over here too. Getting closer to the most epic area, the lights area. First the Carabinieri, hello. Trolling. Another tiny little dog in a jacket. You sense a theme. Okay, look at these. Now we've got the long icicle lights. What would these be called? The icicle blanket effect. Here we go. Gorgeous. These are over all of the fancy shops. Prada, Jimmy Choo, Longchamp. Get our party dresses on over here. All right. Yeah, there's definitely no, well, I was gonna say there's no rules to the traffic in Italy, but since I just did the driving test, the Italian driving test and exam, there actually are a cajillion rules, but then once you're out on the road, it's every man for himself, or at least it feels like it. But there's a rhyme to the madness. There's a rhyme and reason to the madness, but it takes a little while. You have to get into the mind, the Italian driving mindset, which isn't always easy if you're brand new. So after a few years, it starts making a little more sense. Okay. Speaking of cars, just waiting for one to pass. Here is the beautiful, look at that, oh, amazing. And then the fantastic Gilli Cafe. I love this cafe. Full of gorgeous decorations, amazing coffee, amazing pastries, and we've got little snowmen and chocolate creations. Yum. Honking in traffic is technically against the rules, but that doesn't stop them. Oh, we're getting closer first to the merry-go-round that has its own tree on it. Okay, that's intense. And the Rinascente, which has a ballerina of lights. And I'll look at the carousel again in a second, but first I have to check out this building. Oh my gosh, look at this. Your tip for if you are coming to Florence at any time of year is to go to the rooftop bar on the top of this building. This is Rinascente. I love the train. It's very cute. Rinascente is a huge department store, and we're in Piazza Repubblica right now. Wow. With all the balconies. Finding Christmas. Is it lost? Finding Christmas again. Oh. Wow, I do not remember this being here last year, I have to say. And I just want to know what else are they going to show us? Yeah, Finding Christmas, I don't know. Wow. This is intense. I'm gonna come around to the other side. This is definitely taking Christmas lights to a whole other level. I mean, also with the moon in the background. Oh, rainbow. Oh, thank you, Anne. Thank you for sending that in. Thank you. Wow. Blue sparkly, very Frozen, Elsa style. Wow. I mean, if the Medici could see this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I also have to get closer because I just spotted in the window here a whole thing. Woo! That's yellow, but I don't know if it looks super yellow. Now it's white. Wow, sparkling. But I'm taking you a bit closer to look at the window displays. So see it, they're called Finding Christmas. Look at this. Wow, oh my gosh. Okay, what can we see here? There's a whole little winter wonderland. Oh my gosh. They even have like a little fun house over here. Rides, games, reindeer. This is so cute. Look at this. The Nutcracker Factory. Oh my gosh. The little guy doing snow angels with his dog. The Ferris wheel. Yeah, there's a lot in English in these windows. But I think Florence is kind of appealing to its international market. These little carolers. Yeah, there's a lot to look at in here. I'm getting lost in this window, in this shop window. I mean, it's kind of like the Italian presepe tradition of the nativity scenes that often then get completely, they're not just the nativity, they have all the, little scenes of daily life. Look, there's even little things on these clouds. Hello. So it's sort of like a different version of the Italian nativity scene that has everything. And here is, again, here's the Piazza Repubblica. There's another tree and the carousel. So I'm going to take you a little bit closer because the carousel itself is just completely, now that we just saw the little toy version, we can see the real version, big version. So this is actually a historic carousel. Gorgeous. It has its own Christmas tree on it. All of the little horses have been decorated with feathers that they do not usually have all year long, but they're in their Christmas finery. And then there's scenes around Florence. So here's the Ponte Vecchio, for example. And as it's turning, you know, there's where we are right now, Piazza Repubblica. No one on the carousel at the moment. Oh, Santa, he got on. Thank you, Shu Chen. Thank you for sending that in. Thank you so much. Gorgeous. Oh, one kid. Excellent. Enjoying this historic carousel. And now we are heading through the archway towards the famous Via Tornabuoni lights. So let's see. Okay, here we go. These are the famous Florence Christmas lights, although we've seen so many already. But here we go. Here is the beginning of the, because we're not even at Tornabuoni. We go down here and then we turn the corner. I know, Bob, you've been waiting patiently. The time here is 6 p.m. So let's go down here. Because at the end there is even more. And the beautiful buildings. So this is technically a road, but as you can see, everyone just walks down the middle. That's what I'm going to do too. Because it's not open for regular traffic right here. Look at how cute this hotel is, Hotel Pendini. It's all decorated down the main hallway. Small luxury hotels of the world. So we're getting closer to Palazzo Strozzi, which has the famous Jeff Koons exhibit right now. Getting a little closer. Eating lunch because I kept talking about food. I know. Totally didn't mean to, but then at the beginning there, it was just all food I was passing. Couldn't help myself. These lights are beautiful. They're just like a very warm gold. I'm gonna cross over here for a second, try to show you inside the Palazzo Strozzi, and then we're gonna come back. Oh, and look at this little book stand. This little book stand is always here. And this is the Jeff Koons exhibit that is in the Palazzo Strozzi. They always have modern art exhibitions. So I'm not going to go into the courtyard, but I'm just going to peek in from the outside because they have a huge Jeff Koons balloon creature in there. Look how massive that is. It's a little hard to see, but it's filling the entire courtyard. So we'll see it from the other side as well. Going back past the little bookman. Little cute book stall. Back to these Christmas lights. Now I'm almost to the Via Tornabuoni. Indeed. Palazzo Strozzi. There's an example of a time to be careful with your pronunciation. You are indeed correct, Nina. And I won't go into why. But if you know, you know. Here's more Jeff Koons from the other angle. And you can see the size of this balloon sculpture. Balloon-esque. It's not actually a balloon. Is it cold in Florence, you ask? Oh, it's a little chilly, but it's not that bad. Not very bad.
Next week, not this week.
Just happy with the great weather of the last couple of days. Now, we're at a cross. So if you look down there, lights all the way down to the end of this road. Lights all the way down here. So if you go down here, you get to the river. If you go down here, you get to Santa Maria Novella. Look at these. So this is Via Tornabuoni. And we are going to go down this direction for obvious reasons. Look at this. Beautiful. And what's also gorgeous here, of course, the lights are amazing, but there's all the very characteristic Renaissance style building. Is actually from the Renaissance, the Strozzi Palace. And the other ones are made in that Renaissance style, so the characteristic gray stone, the pietra serena, and the white plaster. Yes, our very own waterfall of lights over the Tornabuoni. Most beautiful streets in Florence. And every Christmas they do it up. Here's the secrets of the trade. They wrap them up at the end into little balls. Here we go. And then you can see there's the little tree at the end here in front of the column of justice. Okay. Oh, beautiful. I mean, it's just perfect. What are they plugged into? Good question. They're on a power cord attached to the side here. Here's the tree at the end. I'm going to give you the whole view of Via Tornabuoni, because it's looking all the way down when you see all of the lights together, that it's really special. Bellissimo. Go. You hear the taxis beeping because they're all silent. So if they don't beep, people can't hear them. here is the lovely tree in the middle. Beautiful. Tree in front of the column of justice. Here we go. Wow. So these lights go all the way down here to the river, where we're going to see the Ponte Vecchio. I make it past these cars. Here we go. So I really love them on this street because you just have the black of the sky behind them. Everyone on their bikes. Look at this. That is the Tornabuoni light. Look. They have the Ferragamo building over here on the left. Let me just give you one view past Ferragamo, back the way we came, so you can see the tree from over here. With all the Renaissance buildings, the lights. Yeah, setting up these lights. I was watching them set these lights up for weeks. I mean, they were doing it in November. It took a long time. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, they're doing the lights so early this year. And no, of course, they were just getting ready, because it takes quite a while to string them all up. So I'm heading down the Via Tornabuoni. There's the bridge in front of me. It's the Santa Trinita bridge. And this is one of the best views of the Ponte Vecchio from the Santa Trinita bridge. And I have to say, it is colder over here because I'm now not protected by the buildings, so there's more wind, but it's going to be worth it. I'm going to show you the Ponte Vecchio in just a second. We're almost there. And 3, 2, 1. There it is. Florence's Ponte Vecchio. And I mean, it's perfect at Christmas, but they always have the lights, of course, reflecting the Arno River below. So it's a festive view any time of the year. So I'm just going to bring you down to the middle here to get a better perspective. Of the Ponte Vecchio. And you can see there's a few people taking pictures, but not a ton. So in the summer, this is packed right here. But at the moment, it's basically just me and a few other people. There's the Ponte Vecchio. Beautiful. And you can, I don't know if you can see, there's a tiny Christmas tree on it. If you have kids in Florence, you could do a whole scavenger hunt for Christmas trees. Beautiful. I'm just going to show you the lights at the end of the bridge. Then I'm going to go back to the Ponte Vecchio. And getting past by a few little fur balls. Here we go. I'll keep showing you the Ponte Vecchio as I get a bit closer to these other Christmas lights. There we go. So you can see down here at the end of the road even more. This is just it's like a glittering net over the road. Just really makes everything so beautiful and uplifting. Don't we need that these days? So little glittering strings of lights here. Oh, we're going to see the Ponte Vecchio again from the other side, so I might as well take you around on this side. We're in the Oltre Arno district right now. Oltre the Arno, beyond the Arno River. So just means the other side of the Arno from the main side. Yeah, I'm definitely getting my steps in today, that is for sure, this evening. The only thing I would add is gloves. But it's less windy off of the bridge, so this is much better. Here we go. Some more lights. I'm just gonna show you down this road. That was a huge bus passing. Hello. Hello, bus. But all of these beautiful lights hanging over the road here. Yeah, Quattro Leoni restaurant is nearby here, and it is tempting. And there's this crazy little fountain. Yeah, it's actually right down this road, Quattro Leoni. Mark that one down if anyone is coming. Cute market stall. Now, I'm heading down this road to get to the Ponte Vecchio again at the end. And sorry, on the way, I'm passing a pharmacy that has an amazing fluffy gnome decoration. Oh, here's another one. Because why not decorate your pharmacy with gnomes? When in doubt, decorate with gnomes. Here's some nice lights in this doorway. Definitely look both ways when crossing the street. Even if it's a one-way street, you can never be too careful. There could always be a car, a bike, a motorcycle, a motorino, a scooter, like these guys. These are all over the place now, so you've got to watch out for them. Or rent one yourself, but they're pretty bumpy. Here's the view of the moon again over the road. And a cute little wine shop. This is a great little wine shop. See that motorino? Very cute. Obsequium Firenze, very close to the Ponte Vecchio. There's one of the scooters. Mama Gina is all decorated. Looks like they're closed right now, but they have absolutely amazing pastries. Here we go. few wreaths, decorations here. And just a quick look at this lovely ivy-covered tower house in the middle of town, in the middle of Florence. We're almost to the Ponte Vecchio, but look at this little piazza. I mean, it's not even a piazza, it's a little courtyard. This is a hotel. So there's lots of beautiful lights right here. Let's investigate. Well, I was going to show you the Ponte Vecchio from here, but I don't want to take you underneath that building. So I'm going to resist. I'm just going to take you to the Ponte Vecchio directly. Tiny Rockefeller Center, in fact. Shops right around here. Oh, thank you so much, Bill. That's so kind of you. Florence is pretty spectacular. And at Christmas, they just really went all out this year, I think. Which is nice to see. Good morning from the West Coast. That's right, what time is it there? Here it's about, Here it's about 6:30 p.m. in Italy, in Florence. It's probably 9:30, I guess, on the West Coast. Here we go on the Ponte Vecchio. Look at these, beautiful. So this is the Ponte Vecchio itself. We just saw it from the side, but here is the bridge itself. Hello from Argentina. Hello in Arizona and Seattle, Ohio, San Francisco. Let's go down the Ponte Vecchio. Oh, and check out one thing we definitely don't need right now. Gelato. Cold gelato, but remember, never go for the gelato that's super sky high. That's always the trick, because it will be usually more kind of sugary and less full of flavor and not artisanal. So you want the gelato that looks less impressive, so it will taste better. Hello from Australia. Oh my goodness. The other side of the world. So speaking of lights and sparkly things, what is Ponte Vecchio famous for? Gold. Here we go. The whole Ponte Vecchio is dedicated to gold shops. Gold and silver, I suppose. A bit of silver. Oh, here's some coral. Mixing it up. Some lapis. Hello from Istanbul. So here is the Vasari corridor up above. So remember, this is what the Medici used to walk. So there's actually a corridor in here that the Medici family they made this in 500 years ago, and they would have walked across the bridge. And so the story goes that they didn't want to smell, they didn't want to smell all of the fish and butcher shops that were on the Ponte Vecchio, and so they made them all into jewelry shops, and they're jewelry shops to this day for that reason. That is the story. Oh, and there's video mapping on the side of the Ponte Vecchio, so it's basically on us. I have to go around the corner to show you, and then we'll look back at it. Buon pomeriggio, Merry Christmas. Hello from Finland. Welcome to the Ponte Vecchio in Florence. So let's come around the corner here and find the video mapping. So, and you can see the duomo. There's the tip of the duomo there that we saw earlier a few times. And check out this beautiful tunnel. I'm going to go around the corner though because I want to make sure we maintain our signal. And then we're going to get a view of the famous Florence video mapping on the side of the Ponte Vecchio. They are doing this year just as they've done the last 6 years. So this would be the way to walk to the Uffizi Gallery, full of incredibly beautiful Renaissance paintings. And not too busy at this time of night. Always someone on a bike. A lot of bikes in Florence. So it's pretty easy to get around, but it's very easy to walk around too. If you're not a resident, you definitely don't want to drive because it's impossible to figure out which way you're supposed to go. You can get stuck. Okay, here we go. About to get the view onto Ponte Vecchio of reflections. Let's see. I have to get far enough away to look back. So here's the Arno, and here's the Ponte Vecchio. Wow. So I heard they are doing images from Dante on the Ponte Vecchio this year, but I'm trying to see if that's accurate. I know. Right now it's looking more decorative than anything else. Very beautiful. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Looks like purgatory. Oh yeah, there's the rings. Okay, there we go. Okay, these are scenes from around Florence. These are statues that are in, there's David, for example. Statues that are in the Signoria Square. Wow. Hannibal Lecter around. Hope not. So I was saying again earlier, just for any new people who have just joined, this is the video mapping on the Ponte Vecchio that you can also see reflected in the water of the Arno River. That they've been doing this every Christmas for 6 years. It's an initiative called F-Lights, so flights. And you hear the music too. That's playing from the projector. It's very mesmerizing. I'm intrigued. I want to see what happens next. Wow. Bello. Yes, it is very festive. All right, I'm going to take you down the river a little bit further. Last little view of the Ponte Vecchio here. Oh, thank you. Hello in Canada. Definitely colder there, I would presume, than it is here. Just continuing down the road here to show you the Arno from the other side. And the beautiful lights on the river. So if you look over the side here in the distance, on the other side of the river, first of all, you can see all the lovely lights. And then you can see down here, you can see San Miniato, the Church of San Miniato that is all lit up in the distance down here. And there is yet another tree right here. That's on the viewpoint of Piazza. Oops, festive video mapping, which are right down the road here. Hello from Shanghai. Wow. Welcome to Florence. So continuing down the Arno, we are passing the Galileo Museum right here on the left. And here is another video mapping. This is definitely looking a bit more Dante-ish, I have to say. Let's see. On the side of the Chamber of Commerce building. I'm watching from Japan. Wow. I'd love to come to Japan. Never been there. Hello from Mexico. Hello. Israel. Greece. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Sort of going into the painting on the side of the building here. And we have one on the other side also. So I'm gonna turn around and show you that too. So from the Chamber of Commerce building to the Galileo Museum on the opposite side of the road. This is very lovely. Wow. So you can really have an entire light and video show in Florence at Christmas time. It's very lovely. I assume this is Dante's journey from purgatory into paradise. But there are a lot of symbols in here. Wow. Dante and Christmas. Yes, indeed. But there is a good reason, because this is the year of Dante. 700 years ago is the anniversary of Dante's death in 1321. So this has been the year of Dante, with lots of Dante readings and performances and exhibitions. And ironically, he wrote his whole Divine Comedy, one of the most famous pieces of literature in Italy, in the early 1300s, after he had been banished from Florence. Had a bit of extra time. Oh, thank you so much. Such nice comments. I am going to, we've come, I think, to the end. We found all the video mapping that I set out to find on on the side of the Arno River. So we're going to end here for today. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for following along through Florence, seeing all the lights of Florence today. And there are more Christmas light walks with I Love You Venice. So please subscribe. Please, if you like the video, hit like. That helps us a lot. And I hope you can come to some more walks over the next weeks. And I hope to see you again. So arrivederci for now, and Merry Christmas. Ciao. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, everyone. See you next time. Buon Natale. Auguri. Ciao. Ciao over the Arno. Buon Natale. Merry Christmas. Ciao, 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 ciao. Thank you, everyone. Please subscribe. Please come back for more Christmas lights and more live guided videos all over Italy with I Love You Venice. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much. Okay. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao.